Ji, I think we had a similar discussion on optic fibers last week also. I would just like to ask you that India is going through the largest digital divide today because of education during the pandemic. So only about the report which government says is about only 25% children have had managed to have access to good quality education in these very challenging and extraordinary times. So are you committed to this 2022 commitment, especially more so because our children need it? And I'd like to extend the point that Sanjay Jaiswal ji said. I agree with him and I appreciate your challenges that the road and somebody else does it. So it's not always your department's fault. But at least can we accelerate good quality broadband, at least in Parliament and in MPs' homes? Because a lot of times we all have to work from our homes and access sometimes is exceptionally slow. So if we can't do it in our own Parliament and in the capital, when will we reach this every child who actually deserves good quality education? Thank you, sir.
Honorable Chairman, sir, as far as the digital divide is concerned, as raised by the Honorable Senior Member, sir, I would say, sir, what was the biggest challenge during COVID? To keep the country united and going. And if I say in lighter vein, no road, no flight, no national highway movement. The country was kept going by the IT mobile infrastructure. We'll have to acknowledge that. And all this I was handling as a minister and Piyush ji's railway movement to enable our laborers to move. So this we need to acknowledge, sir. Work from home we liberalize. Today work from home has become work from anywhere. And as far as the education of children is concerned, I wish to tell the Honorable Minister in right earnest that most of the school education went digital. There have been gap area, I will not deny that. But substantially, the school continued because of digital education being encouraged. There is scope for improvement, I will never deny that. Sir, in case of judiciary, sir, 70 lakh cases were heard digitally, virtually by Supreme Court, High Court and District Court. Therefore, at least during the challenging time of COVID, the great work done by our communication system, the government and the private both need to be appreciated and acknowledged. But yes, I agree with you. There is always a scope for improvement. As regards the government's commitment is concerned, I would like to tell the honorable member and this house, sir, through you, sir, that it is the commitment of the Prime Minister that the communication infrastructure of the country must get improved. And what we are doing, sir, kindly give me a minute to outline that. I said to Sanjay ji's question, one is the BharatNet project, now all the villages. Second, a fair competition in the private sector, they are also expanding their footprint, including 4G. So today I'm happy to tell you that nearly 70 crore smartphones are there and substantial them also in the rural parts of India. Today, we have got a vast expansion of our broadband and also mobile internet, sir. That we all know, sir. But yes, at the same time, sir, BharatNet, broadband mission, satellite communication, we are reaching to Andaman Nicobar through submarine. Now we are going to Lakshadweep. Therefore, and now to all the villages, all are working side by side. I would again urge the honorable members of Parliament, they keep on going to that areas. If they have any specific problem which needs improvement, then surely we'll be open to address those concerns. But one thing I would again repeat to honorable members of Parliament, that when you visit your area, please ensure that there is some coordination between the civic agencies and my department. Otherwise, the cutting part will keep on rising and rising.
Srimati Hema Malini ji.